Well, I'm going to try and get through the 2-year-olds, and then I'm all done for the evening. AC/DC trained good his last 2. He does have a splint that needs done, but he did train good his last 2. I like perseverance. Bites down in the bit and gets it done. So we'll get that splint done this week, hopefully, and AC/DC can continue on his merry way. Aunt Sarah has been training great. She looked fantastic the other day for Amy. Trained good again yesterday. Blue Rare is slowly knocking on the door of Perfect Thoughts Kingdom here soon. Blue Rare was very, very good in training on Wednesday. Capistrano Knights has trained good for the past for a while. I suspect she'll be fine for the next little while. Captain Doolittle, he's got a split too. It was just brought to my attention the other day, so that might have been more of him folding up than just being a bit of a coward the other day, boxing his gate up, hitting himself, and just looking for a way out. It kind of felt that way. It had that vibe to it, which I didn't like, but then it was brought to my attention later on that he does have a splint. That makes much more sense because this horse has been training very, very good the last 2-3 weeks. Every time I've gone with him, he's been good. So that is a little more, makes a little more sense. Cherry's Girl trained good yesterday with the hobbles on. I thought she trained very, very well. Degas was good. Is running in a bit. Got to get the winter cork off her. Put a little blister on her head. Pull a Murphy blind at the inside. I should probably, I'll go there on Monday and see how she feels on Monday. Diosa Della Danza trained great the other day. I did not specifically ask Jason how she trained today. I'll have to do that. I'm going to call him back. Don't Ask Again was good on Friday. I told you she made a little break, but she got bottled up in behind me, but finished up her mile very, very well. Got her ears up. She's trotting good, so I'm happy to report she is behaving well. Dune trained good today. Got a good look at her. Johnny come first over. I was in the 2-hole. He came first over with Dune getting into the last turn. I thought she trained very, very well. Emerald Tom has been lights out. The only bad mile I remember him going in a very, very long time was the other day when he made a break. Again, got those winter corks off him. He was much better training yesterday. Go Strong Hanover continues to be one of our better 2-year-olds. I really like this colt. It's hard not to. He's just such a very, very nice horse. Had to Know was good the other day. A little frustrated with the quarter crack that popped, but overall, his body work, he's done a very, very good job working. So I'm happy to report that Had to Know is doing his work very well. Hanger 1, a little fractious, a little hot. I'm trying to look at a little bit of an amended training schedule for him. Something a little more tailored to his feelings right now. And I don't mean his feelings, but I mean just the way he's approaching his work. Just something a little more tailored to him. We'll put some more thought into that over the next couple of days and report back to everybody. He's a Fearless Peter was awesome training this week, as was Highest Honors in New York. Continues to get better and better and better. I really like what I see from in New York. Jailbird Jog was great on Friday. I know Amy was worried about going with her and she might make a break, and I told her, I said, you just gotta put the work into her, score her down. See how she feels in her hobbles. Do they feel a little tight? Do they feel a little loose? Does she need a little help? These are all things that you're going to be able to feel in training her down. So it's best that you go with her. She went with her on Friday. She trained very, very well. She was very happy with her. Joe J. Fotag has been good since I kind of drilled on her a little bit. Trained her, I think, 3 times in 1 week, which is a lot. Really put her through the paces and really made her work hard, and she's been much stronger for it. Trained great again. If I'm not mistaken, she won the training set on Friday with Tyler. It looked very good. Jolene Hall continues to be right on the bubble. She's good some days, makes the odd break once in a while, but overall puts it all together and looks really good. I haven't gone with her in a while, but I suspect I'll go with her in the very near future a couple of times. Judy's Money has been a little flat, if I'm going to be completely honest, a tiny bit flat her last 2 or 3 training trips. She getting over the virus. There was no mention of her being sick, missing any time, missing any feed. So I'm a little surprised that she was a little flat, but Jason said she was a little bit better today, but did roll off coming out of the turn. I think she's going to do some heavy lifting this week. We're going to get to the bottom of Judy and what's going on with her. Leland Hanover has been doing tons of heavy lifting and on his own. not even asked to do it. He just did it because he wanted to. This is a nice colt with the right demeanor and the right work ethic, and I am very, very eager to see what he's going to become as a racehorse. Lifting Legend, we went to train him today, but there's still some residual swelling from his castration site, so we didn't want to bother him today. Just jogged him, did not train him. He'll train on Wednesday. Love Sensation was good today, I believe. Said she lost a shoe. I hope they found it and put it back on her. Otherwise, Enos will be busy on Monday. Megan's lucky day. We have her in a quiet, subdued way now. She's perfect. I'll go with her this week too. I can't wait to go with her. Actually, I love going with this filly. I love going with horses that choose a better path. You work on them, you work hard on them, you try to force them to just show them this is how I need you to do it, this is how I want you to do it. And for the horses that are a little more flexible and conform to that, I was just really, really happy. You're lucky I looked down, Amy McDonald. This is where the exit is to the bathroom. Somebody can't control their bladder in the car.
Well, you got me.
Well, did you have to drink the whole thing? If I bought you a bucket of it, would you be back there slurping it into you with a straw?
I didn't drink all of it though.
Well, you drank enough for it to have to pee. 0.7 miles away, 0.6 miles away. I have no idea where we're at, but we are on our way. Millie Girl has been amongst the top of the class. Amy loves this filly. You know, type of horse where you don't like her, you just don't like horses. She doesn't wear a boot, she doesn't wear a pole, she goes fast as a car. Everything you want to do with her, she is more than happy to get done. Just a really, really nice filly to do anything with, and I'm very, very happy with what I've seen from Millie Girl. My Name is Sweeney was much better today. Actually, Tyler wanted to go with her today, which I'm very happy to hear. And Jason said that she went extremely good for Tyler this morning in Ohio. Neuromancer, yes, he made the break at the wire, but there is a transition coming with his gear and his harness. It's going to take a little time. It's great when I tell you we made changes and I report back that they immediately worked and everything was perfect. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, especially with 2-year-olds, when you're changing shoes, there is a bit of a transition period, and there is and will be. There's a Burger King right there. We could have used the bathroom right there. We don't need to go 0.7 miles down the road in the wrong direction to use the bathroom. We can go 0.1 miles down the road to the left to Burger King to use their bathroom. That'll work just fine.
Burger King doesn't have a bathroom.
Why wouldn't Burger King have a bathroom?
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, if they don't have a bathroom, I guess you're out of luck. Perfection Hanover. Much better today, I was told. Took the flip-flops off. I'm waiting for this horse to jump forward. Now, Dr. Estessa did draw his blood the other day. I've not got the results back from the blood work, but really happy with what I heard this morning. I had my concerns when it came to how he was the other day. I didn't like that he was a little flat and the trotter drove away from him. I don't like that stuff. This is a horse that just looked fantastic and ferocious when we first broke him and started training the horses. Then he had that virus, that sickness, and he just flat. He just didn't seem himself. So I'm happy to report that he was better today. Perfect Thought. It's the queen. Her and Blue Rare are going to do battle for that crown, I think, over the next little while. Steady Volo is in that mix also. I would say those are the three that come to mind right away. We have a deep group of horses. And this time of year, I'm always happy to report that. Can't always be right. There's going to be some that falter. There's going to be some that, get a little sore or get injured or just don't make it or whatever. But you asked me for the three best right now. It's and not in that order. They could change. Blue Rare, Perfect Thought, Steady Volo. And not in that order, but those three horses seem to be the top of the class right now, and there's a number of horses not too far behind. Pretty Eyes and Lies, beautiful filly, x-rayed her knees. He said a little reactive. She anything wrong? Not really, getting in a little bit. He said, I just blister, give her 2 weeks of jogging instead of training. I'm sure she'll be fine. That's exactly what we did. Rico Tubbs, much better without the cork on Friday. Way, 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 way better. Riding the Rodeo was good today in Ontario. Dominic went with her. That was her first look at Riding the Rodeo. Rose Run Bobby, getting much, much better. She was really good the other day training. Very happy with Bobby. Royal Duchess was good also for Jason. I'm glad he gets along with her because I don't really have time. I can't go with 9 horses in 6 sets. So I'm always looking to move one in and move one out, move one in, move one out. I moved Royal Duchess out, and I'm glad that Jason Merriman gets along with her because I like the filly, and she's been training rather well. Royal Flush Dio, I got to work with this guy this week. I thought he was awesome 2.5 weeks ago when I went with him, and I just have not seen him come forward. His heel had a cut in it, a little heel scratch, so maybe that was bothering him. I guess my question in regards to that is, why is a heel scratch bothering you that much? You need to see a little more Eye of the Tiger from our boy Dio, and I'm going to help him with that this week. He's going to do some working. Simply Chaotic. I thought the horse was awesome this morning. I went with him. The first time I went with him since he was castrated, since he had the procedure to take an OCD out. The horse was lights out good today. I was super happy with Simply Chaotic. Solidarity just jogged. He had that splint crowd here before he left. He's in Ontario right now. Talked to Danny for a while about this guy. I really like Solidarity. Steady Volo was awesome again this week. He's been awesome. Again, one of the top of the class horses. Has always been in the top 3 for the most part, realistically speaking, and just continues to shine at the stable. Steph's Hope, another one of the horses with the knees. We just blistered 2 weeks of jogging. She'll train next Saturday, but I've been happy with Steph's Hope for sure. Sterling Hanover continues to get better and better and better every week. This is Meshuggah's brother, a very deep family, and I'm happy to say that he's improving weekly here with us. Supermind trained good. He's quietly training great, this horse. Fantastic, and he was great again the other day. Sweet Lake, I'll be completely honest with everybody. Every time somebody goes, they say, nice filly. She seems a little tentative, and the last 3 times I went with her, she mauled our best horses and made them like it. So I can't really tell you why that's happening, and I don't know if I can go with her this week, but every time I go with her, I think she's one of our best horses, and every time I watch somebody else go with her, I'm like, she's good. She's getting there. But she's already been there. I've been there with her. So I'm a little surprised, but I'll likely go with her. I'll try and go with her this week. Tomboy Strong, talk about top of the class. She's also there. We talked about 3. She's definitely 4. Never gets the respect she deserves. This is a deep, deep, nice filly. There's no need to make it 3. She's 4. Every week she's good. Uncle Danny, again, you guys had a real...
He did have a bathroom.
Shockingly enough, a restaurant had a bathroom. Lucky for us. Uncle Danny was awesome again this week. I keep telling you how good he is, but you haven't got a chance to see it, but you will see it. You saw it a little bit this week. You're going to see it a little more in the weeks to come. And Woodmere Bullet, I can only tell you what I'm hearing from Jamie. He said the horse is training good. I think he said he's been on 41, which is roughly right around where we've been. Horse looks fine and looks good. From what I could discern in the video that he sent us, same as you did, pretty good looking horse. Got a smooth gait, nice way of going. Eager to see how he trains down on the East Coast. So there's your 2-year-olds, your 3-year-olds, your 4-year-olds up, and you're open. You're all caught up in your videos now. Ava got to use the bathroom. Cost us another 15 minutes. You might have to come to Northfield with me just because of that. Anyway, take care. I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.